Hello, vicarious mercenaries, proxy ninjas, and pop culture PhDs. Welcome to the Rec Room. So, almost top of the weekend to you. Happy Thursday. We got a Throwback Thursday going on around here. It's a Friday's Eve, and it is almost like a 3-day weekend's Eve. I gotta tell you, I was about ready to start the weekend. I wasn't sure if I was going to stream tonight, but you know what? It's still a work night. Got to put some time in. Last couple days have been kind of irregular anyway, or at least today has been, and I know tomorrow will be as well, even though it's technically a holiday. So happy preemptive 240th birthday to the United States. So glad and very thankful to be able to appreciate the freedom that we still have here. So yeah, I mean, I know that could easily lead into a conversation on politics. That's not my intent. But obviously, in case we got people watching from abroad, glad to have you. And I know there's a lot of other countries got their own fair share of challenges, and I'm sure there are different times of holidays and things like that. But either way, wish everybody had the same freedoms that we did here. But no matter what, we've got a human problem at all levels of government anyway. So I guess I will boil it down to saying that no matter what, without having a Christ-centric policy, you know what, that's going to be the norm, you know. So I can say that without digressing into politics. But anyway, yeah, we've got Independence Day tomorrow, so that'll be cool. So it'll be a 3-day weekend, but still going to have some work getting done around here. So today, I didn't get a whole lot done on the project side, mostly because I met up with one of my fellow creative collaborators, and that was most of the day. And then tomorrow, I've got some house modifications to get done first, and then hopefully after that, can make a break and hang out with family and friends. So I hope you got some stuff going on, good stuff going on for this weekend. It has definitely been warmer around here. I'm sure we'll probably have some decent weather for festivities and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, I don't still have my monologue prepped, but anyway, if you haven't been here before, this is essentially a big picture view of just things going on with Enforcer Media Productions, talking about build up of creative projects and breakdown and deep dives into seeing what makes our favorite franchises tick. Um, so yeah, I'll go through some of the usuals here, starting with thanks to Sheriff Hector over on Pilled. So appreciate the regularity over there. And then check this out. So apparently Odysee wants to throw its hat in the ring to be the first for July. So we have not one, but another two follows over on Odysee. So thank you for joining us. The Odysee department is putting in some work, and very cool to see. So if anything, you know, the latest Odysee traffic makes me wonder if maybe they've been putting some efforts behind marketing or something. But either way, it's good to see that Odyssee's getting new traffic, and we're glad to have you here. Um, and meanwhile, that's pretty much it for numbers. So let me get you caught up a little bit here on project stuff. So this week, the effort, of course, is the continual progress of Book 2 in the Firewall Protocol saga. So I got about a dozen pages done this week. So it has been steady and reliable progress, which that feels good. I don't have to feel guilty for getting behind on anything. The other thing is, so I've been playing catch up, trying to get Chapter 5 for Book 1 on the audio on our Patreon side. And I got the third part edited yesterday. So that really only leaves initial editing for a section that was missing when that chapter first got released. So that might take about a day. And then I'll probably just have review and re-recording and then exports. Hypothetically, if I was able to do exports, well, no, it wouldn't be the exports. As long as there's no craziness with re-recording and reviews and stuff, I could potentially get that done in about 3 days. We'll see. So that's the optimism, is that next week would be a good chance to get Chapter 5 wrapped, and then I'll have to get a few days out of the way, and then eventually get working on Chapter 7. You're like, what about Chapter 6? Well, Chapter 6 is already done. That's already caught up. But and if you don't know what I'm talking about, head on over to our Patreon page, patreon.com/TheEnforcerOS. That's really the primary way if you want to help out around here with projects going on. And I always try to make the effort that you get something in hand, or at least virtually speaking, you know, for your support. Because we don't really have a whole lot of monetization things, but really the stream is like the bonus element. Or the other thing you can do is always pick up a copy of Ascendant Chaos, because that is the first foray into the big project that we're working on here via the Firewall Protocol. So things are plugging along. I'm glad that things are holding steady. And then I actually have some pop culture stuff we can talk about tonight. So again, I'm not going to stress myself out over trying to have something every show because it is difficult. There is not always something to do. There was actually something that caught my attention either Tuesday or Wednesday. I'm like, you know what? This is interesting. I want to talk about that. And there's actually already been an update to one of these items that caught my eye. So let me talk anime for a second. So we are rounding the corner on the spring quarter of anime, and summer's going to be starting up over here in the next couple of weekends. And I finally got to see the last episode of My Hero Academia Illegals or Vigilantes. I don't know what the proper term is because I've heard it's Vigilantes, I've heard it's Illegals. I don't know. I'll call it both just to clarify. Initially, I wasn't quite sure if I felt that franchise needed a spin-off yet, and then it kind of grew on me. And I enjoyed it for the most part. It was interesting though that for being a first season and it's kind of like a prequel but side story, it kind of had a mellow resolution, but there's still a couple threads. So clearly, I think there's going to be more content for that, and I don't think My Hero Academia on account of popularity is going anywhere anytime soon, especially since we still have season 8 coming up, I believe, in the fall. So we've only got a few months left before that concludes because that is supposed to be the last season of the major story arc. So we'll see what happens after that. So let me talk about these other items here. So here's one that's kind of interesting and probably no surprise, but I've been seeing more and more information about Microsoft having layoffs. So yeah, the video game industry is taking a huge hit. And much of the video game industry is not learning from its own mistakes, and it can't figure out why people are not playing stuff. And there's a multiple list of things. There's the agendas that are being wedged into games when people don't want games for agenda, they just want it for escapism. That's one element. Then you've also got the derivative elements in which they're not creating or putting the effort into making amazing set pieces and game mechanics, just making things fun anymore. Then you've got the perpetual slew of service-driven games, which sometimes don't even last a year anymore. So there's so many things that are impacting the industry. Of course, not here to celebrate anybody getting fired, but it's just bizarre to watch that the industry is not figuring out its problems. Now, one of the things that I found interesting in the fallout of this was that the studio, or one of the studios that's under the Microsoft umbrella, is getting closed. It's also the one that was going to be responsible for the new Perfect Dark game. So I don't really have a huge affinity for Perfect Dark. My only attachment to the franchise was because it was literally one of the only shooter titles that launched with the Xbox 360 back in 2005. The game had a fun multiplayer, but its story was pretty wonky and pretty cheesy, so it's not like I hold it in high regard. But when we saw the reveal for the Perfect Dark game, I can't remember if it was this year or last year, but I think there was already a very tepid reception for the game. On one hand, I felt that some of the visuals look great, but at the same time, knowing what has happened in the industry, it's like I can't say that I was excited for it. There's this constant effort to diminish certain characters visibly, and I think Perfect Dark was one of those games that suffered from that. I don't know for agenda reasons or just poor artistic intent, but either way, I don't think it resonated much, and I think Microsoft may have been seeing that in the numbers, and unfortunately, Perfect Dark is going to be another franchise that is suffering the other industry stresses. So, kind of in a segue, a semi-related thing, and this is the one that had a two-part element, which I saw earlier in the week, is that there is a petition called Stop Killing Games. And I guess this is taking place in the EU. And I guess if there is a million signatures on a petition, then that involves bringing the government in to take action and perhaps create regulation for the issue. So I'm not super versed in what is going on here, but my understanding is this is to take aim at the constant creation of games or the shuttering of games that keep getting removed. I don't know if this has to do with any of the censorship issues that perhaps happen following the release, or if this is more at service and or server driven games in which they have a lifespan, and then when the company decides to fold, they pull the plug and you no longer have access to that content. I initially saw this topic and thought, well, I at least can agree with the sentiment of what's going on here because I've been harping on service-based games for a very, very long time. I find it disgusting and despicable because the consumer has no ownership. They're constantly forced to throw both real currency and virtual currency down a hole, not always for a fair market value, and you then have nothing to show for it. Now, while it is on the consumer, there are still some very predatory marketing practices that have gone into this. So I'm no fan of service-based games. We are not playing service-based games on this show. You know, everything revolves here at least around single player games, and then our other shows like LAN Standing and Cooperative Laboratory still involve direct interaction with having other people. You know, it's the only exception I really ever make for these service-based games is the fact that if somebody does not physically have somebody else to play against, hence why online is available. But I think online should always be secondary to the efforts of finding other people to play with. So fighting games are still awesome because you always have to have others there. Now, granted, you can still play fighting games online, but the thing is, there's still the direct interaction with other people where it's available. So I don't know. I'm going to be keeping an eye on the subject if it pops up more. But the update that happened, I think, as of today, was that they reached 1 million signatures. Now, I'm not necessarily a fan of bringing more government regulation into this, but at the same time, clearly this issue is pressing enough to a lot of people that the corporations themselves are not making the moral decisions. And it's not like I consider most governments to be an arbiter of morality, but something's got to get done because, you know, people care about this as a craft. They care about video gaming. They appreciate it as a pastime, and I know both sides of the spectrum. In some cases, some people view video games as a waste of time because they can be an addiction. They may prevent you from doing things like going outside or interacting with people. But at the other time, I think I'm somebody person who's benefited from the imagination and the versatility, and it's been a great social outlet at times without substance or spending a lot of money. There's pros and cons to both sides. So it's a very tough issue that could go either way. So it'll be interesting to see what happens with this topic. And here's another one. Speaking of the whole service-based thing, this is kind of wild that, and I believe I discovered this on Tech Raptor. It involves, now that we've got more expensive DLC packages, they're now enabling the ability to buy now, pay later, or pay in installments for DLC. I'm like, what is the world coming to? That part is just ridiculous. So I don't really even need to say much about it. But again, it's these large scale corporate maneuvers that again pry at the weakness of human economic decisions. So you can't always say they're at fault when the person makes a bad financial decision, but at the same time, it doesn't help when you are obviously targeting people who already have a weakness and are prone to not making sound decisions with their money. So yeah, there's a lot of going on. I mean, you can easily get into politics on the gaming side and things like that too. But I'm not necessarily bringing any of this up to complain. It's just awareness. I find it interesting, and you know, I will harp on. We need creatives. We need solid people who are throwing their hat in the ring, making stuff, making new franchises, whether that be gaming, comic book, music. All I know, music franchise may not be the right word, but either way, making new stuff rather than simply waiting for somebody with a large corporate entity to say, "Hey, we'll give you a check." No, you got to do the work now, and I mean, I think now's a great opportunity because as more of these large corporations struggle to make new things, now's the opportunity for creatives to get going. You've got the resources at your disposal, technology. Then all you need is to apply your creativity and have the will to stick it out. That's really what you need. So in the meantime, we're still trying to focus on franchises that we like, really supporting as much as possible these legacy compilations and collections because, again, we're going back, to a time 20, 30 years ago or more, or less, in which games were standalone. You could buy them, you get everything, and then you can play them as little or as long as you want. I mean, even things like speedruns today give people more variety. They find challenges on their own without them being baked into the game. Communities find ways to pick things apart. They make mods. And so it's more about just bringing your own value to the title as long as it's got a solid foundation and then going from there. So I forgot to mention that typically Thursday's a Throwback Thursday. And we're going to dive back into Tomb Raider Remastered. So we took a break after Tomb Raider 2 and then got fired back up again last week. With Tomb Raider 3. So all we did was go through the first level So it appears that this one does not necessarily follow the wonky format of Tomb Raider 2, where we got thrown into China and then got whisked away to Venice, and then eventually came back to China at the tail end. So at least this time, I think there's at least a couple levels back to back. I don't know if it's going to follow a format similar to 1 or what's going to happen. Because again, this is still a blind playthrough for me because I did not play 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I went from 1 to Tomb Raider Anniversary, or not Legend, and then I think Anniversary, and then Underworld. So I had only played about 4 Tomb Raider games up until this point. So that is the plan. We are on episode 25, which I called India Pendants Day. So kind of get that whole independent and India, the country kind of thing going on, because we are in a India level country. But yeah, such wording and naming is not, to use the programming quote, is not a bug. That is a feature of the Rec Room. So we're going to get going here. Hopefully this thing will cooperate with reading the disk, so I don't have to reboot the system. Otherwise, we'll be waiting a few. Survey says. About to find out. Yep, could be a reboot kind of night. Looks like it is. I mean, sometimes this thing works perfectly fine, and other times it does not. So here we go. Give me a second. One thing I didn't tell you about the other day, so I was getting set up for the show, and I don't know what the proper name of these things are. I usually refer to these as earwigs. The nasty little bug with multiple legs and the little pinchers on the tail. And it came crawling out from under the computer at me, and I was like mildly panicked because I didn't have any kind of paper towel or anything. So I took my notes from a prior show, put it over the top, and then slammed my fist on top of it. So I still have a dead bug sitting here on some prior show notes in case you're interested in the weird stuff going on around here. So at least, hey, if anything, it makes filler while we're waiting for this thing to reboot. So let's see what's going down here. All right, let's see. We try this one more time. There it goes. See, logically, this makes no sense. Why would restarting the system do that? Of course, everybody knows from the Windows hardware days, hey, did you try resetting your computer or restarting your computer? Again, please explain to me why the restart does any of that. And I'm coming from a computer science background, because even I still don't know what's going on behind the scenes there. But like, I mean, yeah, you can reload stuff, but what keeps breaking internally on the software or hardware side? Be like, oh, you need to restart. Okay, so yeah, we only got through jungle. We're now in temple ruins. My mood is going to be in ruins. This cracks me up. This reminds me of 80s Kmart photos. We got Lara, but you got this nice glowing aura of a monkey. Can't say I was a total fan of the quicksand we ran into last time. Oh, med pack off the start. That's encouraging. So, was there a cave here, or did we just magically appear in the middle of nowhere? Guess it's not showing where we came from. Aha. Oh, hi, that's new. Was this a sandworm? I mean, I know it's a snake, but I mean, it's like... It pops out of the ground and doesn't move like some of our Resident Evil snakes. Oh, am I poisoned? I'm poisoned. Are you kidding me? That's junk. It's not a slow burn like Resident Evil either. Better not still be poisoned. I don't have to be eating blue herbs all the time. What kind of nonsense is that? Hit by a cobra. What was it? Is he wrapped around? Yeah, I guess he's wrapped around. I was going to say, otherwise it almost looks like... Oh, hi. Okay, now I know what to look for. Die, snake. Yeah, that looks like a bunch of thorns. Am I going to get attacked by plants, too? Oh, there's a switch. Ah. Squirrel. I'd rather be attacked by squirrels, honestly. Great. Now that did something that I don't know what it did. Any more snakes? Oh, goody. More fish. Never did discover if they're piranhas, so, hoping they're not. I wouldn't just arbitrarily be swimming in a river in India, you know. Maybe it opened something up down there. Let me see if there's another way around. Make sure I get a full visual. Well, I guess there's not much else to see other than going up this way. Yep, that's a little too steep. Ah, good job, Laura. Alright, let's swan dive. Nope, that was not a swan dive. Oh, there's blood. I think those must be piranhas then. Unless it's from me hitting the floor, which I don't think, but... Oh, we got waterfalls and more stream stuff again. It's like, okay, they keep putting us where there's strong currents and it can't go the other way. Alright, what about going this way? Secret or switch? Yeah, so it was also real interesting last week. I had to go all the way back to training and kind of fumble around to figure out how to crouch. I didn't have that in the first 2 games. Let's see if you can pick up while crouched. Good job, Laura. There's something open over there. Yeah, I don't want to get mangled by tree roots, thank you very much. Well, let's keep going here. What is this? Alright, you can get up now. Get up. Get up. Can I even reach that? No, that's interesting. This must be a way back down from somewhere else. Maybe. Considering she doesn't have Ryu Hayabusa-like reflexes. I guess that's what we refer to as booty cam. When you're crawling, it's got nowhere else to put the camera. I guess I can stand up now. Thank you for blending into the environment. When I say die, you die. Alright. Yeah, actually, I'd be rather fighting tigers and monkeys, too. Stupid snakes. Well, at least, I guess the good thing is at least they're stationary, so you don't have to... Oh, speaking of monkeys. Die, Kmart monkey. Was he bleeding, or no, I was looking for bullets. I guess he was bleeding. Alright, we can reach this one. Yeah, totally put a snake right here. Alright, are we further upstream or something else going on here? Yeah, I'm not liking all this long grass. That means I now gotta keep my head on a swivel looking in the grass for cobras. You know, pull me out a lighter and light the grass on fire. Why did you switch the camera angle? I don't want you to switch the camera angle. Fantastic. No. Oh, here we go. This is stupid. Because basically it's like inverting the camera. Oh, jeez. Okay, so I can... Alright, I had to click on the thumbstick and then reset it. I'm not sure. I mean, I can understand if it wants you to see something, but that was not telling quite obvious what I was trying to see there. Or it may not, or it may want you to not see something. Oh, look, piranhas again. Oh, that, no, nope, nope, no, 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 not yet. And here we go again. Come on, piranhas. She doesn't have the option to shoot them like the other stuff, so I don't know if I can do anything about them. But we gotta figure some stuff out here somewhere. Okay, so that's interesting. There is a med pack on the middle of that little island there. Oh, maybe you can get on top of those. Anything over here? There we go again with the camera angle. Thank you. We got something maybe? What was that? Nope. Thank you, stupid camera. You griping about that. I guess I'll try everything above water first. Oh, look, a switch. Okay, I opened something. That's fantastic. Maybe I opened that. Nothing here. Okay, that's fantastic. Waste my time. Alright, so I don't know how I'm supposed to get that health pack yet. Without climbing a tree, shimmying across. I mean, there is a ledge there. If there was a way... Huh. If there was a way across, then I guess you can drop on it. But that's about all I got so far. Okay, so there's a door. Maybe... Oh, maybe that's... Yeah, see, they are hostile. 100% confirmed at this point. At least they don't keep going. I mean, because otherwise that'd be a real problem. Because again, they don't let you shoot in the water. You can't shoot them before you get in the water. Get off me, dumb fish. Oh, I'm dead. She just died. And I hadn't saved in a while. Fantastic. Not saved at all, really. Come here, snake. Oh, he hit me. He hit me. Come here. Okay. Switch first. Yep, that goes into the other area, so that's fine. You know, oh, maybe this was open anyway. That's going to open the door, but... Still, how am I supposed to get up there, then? Yeah, sounds like I opened that thing. I'm not convinced this is a way out, then. Because otherwise, you would be able to move further ahead into the level. Get up, Laura. Oops, that button. There we go. Nope. It's not like you can backflip off of something. Kind of like in Steel Seed mode, I'm hitting the button relative to that to crouch instead of the L1. All right, Snake, come here. Yeah, there's Snake. Must stand at least one tile away. Here, monkey, monkey, monkey. Come get some, Kmart monkey. There's one. Where's the other? There's two last time. Where's that a snake at? It's over here. Alright, let me get the snake in the items, then we'll contend with the piranhas. No, maybe there wasn't. Oh, yeah, that's right. It was the camera. No, we have to fight the camera instead. Alright, there we go. Okay, now I should be able to save. Alright, oh, the other switch was across the water, though. Okay. Still have not found any alternate guns yet. Guess we'll go over here. Alright. Swim fast. So I take back what I said about them not necessarily latching on. They sure do. Okay, so I still got two large. The Piranha Patrol. Alright, where am I? Snakesville? Oh, Monkeyville. Population U. Didn't quite mention top of the show. One of the things I've been doing for fun lately, I've been looking up tiger videos. Just fascinated by seeing what some zookeepers do and seeing how that some countries there's people that literally kind of treat tigers as, you know, domestic. Not that they are domestic, but you know, treat them with enough awareness to allow their family around them and stuff. And in Thailand, there's at least this temple that was like a tourist attraction where people can come in and interact with the tigers if they're any of the ones that could be loosely trusted enough. So it's kind of fascinating. So I guess some of the scenery kind of reminded me of that. Not to mention we've also dealt with tigers here in the game. I wasn't one to watch much of Steve Irwin's stuff, but it's interesting. I guess I wasn't aware that his family had still kept on with tradition in Australian zoo and stuff. But apparently they got tiger conservation stuff going on too. Alright, oh, there's bullets. There's possibly a path. Alright, that looks like steep material there. Maybe shallow enough to get up there. Not sure if I can reach that. It might be worth a try. Let's save. Nope, too tall. Alright, let me try walking first. This seems shallow. That can't be good. Oh, this is water. I thought I was going to deal with another mudslide or something. Okay. How am I going to do this? Do I make it from here? There we go. Die, monkey. I don't see how that would be accessible without getting to that platform. That's steep, but it's going to hang you up on that ledge right there. Alright, that doesn't look like it goes anywhere. I don't see any switches yet. Haven't run into any movable blocks yet either. Not that I'm complaining. Alright, is this where I'm going? Maybe I need a flare. Alright, let me save again. Let's go take a look over here. Interesting. Found us some bullets for guns that we still don't have. Okay, this looks too steep. It is. Okay. Now can I get back over there? Or do I have to go around again? Ah! Angle. Is there anything else I need to explore down here? Of course I was not very thorough there looking for snakes. Or cobras, to be more specific. Here we go. Get up there. Go. What are you doing? Alright, so let's go here. It seems like that. I don't know how you would get to that. That seems way too sharp. But if you can get to that, it's almost like you go across the top of those. To what end, I don't know, but... Yeah, I don't know to what... I see, and you can't necessarily ledge grab that because there's a sharp angle there. Yes, you can't reach that. I don't know. All I can do is speculate. What we got down here? To use the probably overused line from National Treasure, who wants to go down the creepy tunnel first? Apparently the monkey does. Ah, crystal. Is it a distraction, so I walk right into a trap? There's bullets over there off the tree. So if it puts me over any body of water, which looks familiar, you can always keep an eye on trees to see if we can drop down on something. Alright, so there's something on the rocks way over there. Got something above, like a ledge above the waterfall. Got a ledge next to the waterfall, but we still got stuff over here to explore. Wait a minute, this can't... No, it's not the same section. The section on the ground in there looks like somewhere we already went. So I'm going to have to see if we go over here, am I going to be stuck or am I going to be able to get back up here? Because that, I don't know if that looks like a doable jump. Alright, let's take a crack at this one here. That's a swing and a miss. I guess we'll see what's down here first. Like a snake that I just ran past. Another snake. Wait a minute. They're dead. So I was down here already. This is our very first section. Ew. Yeah, so I don't want to come down here. If anything, if I were to go on the ground, I'd rather be down here. because we haven't been over there yet. Actually, it may be walking us over there, so let's not jump that yet. I don't know how I'm supposed to get all that stuff yet. Unless that has anything to do with that door that we opened. I don't think she's going to make this. I'm going to try once. Nope. I don't know how to do that. Because I'm just an amateur. Alright, so there's stuff over there. There's like ledges and things, but... yeah, that's doable. Can I get knocked by the force of the waterfall? Alright, so let me try this way first. That's not good. What was that? Is that a snake? You gonna make me pull out a flare so I can see a snake in the dark? Okay. Oh, that's steep. That's gonna throw me off, isn't it? Oh! Got it. Get off me. Get off me, fish. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh. That's good. Grr. Alright. Did that walk me around a different way? We'll find out. So apparently you've got to end up on the ground then, because that waterfall's going to push you back out. Huh. Yeah, I can't. Yeah, this is the area. Okay, if you can grab the ledge, you might be okay. Oh, there's flares down there too. Well, how are you supposed to get to that? Not that I want more flares. Alright, save again. Alright, let's jump so we're facing backwards at least. There we go. Okay. I don't know if there's a way around like they did with the other upper portion of the waterfall. Okay, so we can get these and then go around there. Working on my arsenal of ammo so I can throw them at monkeys and tigers. Do I really need to do both here? Ow. Am I stuck over here now? Boy. There we go. Okay. Don't you bite me? Don't you diseases? Okay, so I figured this part out, so jump forward. Nope. From here. Turn around, Laura. Thanks to the annoying section of trying to figure out how to backflip in the duct in the opera house. Otherwise, wouldn't known about that trick. Alright, so we got another tunnel there. What's that going to do for us? I don't see anything there. Now I can't see what's underneath. Oh, maybe there isn't anything. Dead monkey. Well, how about I save, go down, find out, and then reload if there's nothing there. How about them apples? Nah, there is nothing here. Thanks for nothing, you useless reptile. No, 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 no. Stand up. We're not going to shoot the snake from the ground. That's right, die. That's steep. That's a one-way trip. Mud floors. Any more quicksand? Oh, what was that? Snake? Very close quarters. Don't have much. Yeah, it's a snake. Why did the music change like that? I don't need a cow horn or a clown horn every time there's an enemy. Did I get him? Yeah, I got him. Okay. Wah, wah. Check all corners. What is this? Any boulders to throw at me after I descend? Oh, yeah. We got boulders. Oh. Who called it? Couldn't even see it. But, yeah, I guess there's the gap up there for boulders. Oh, the shotgun finally. Oh, next to what looks like it might as well be a Shiva statue or something similar. And likely our first pushable block. And I can't... That kind of looks like a switch. Maybe it's not. Okay, we're saving, because that clearly looks like something that's going to shred us. And that's not very nice, is it, Precious? Alright. So want to attack now or later? Apparently not yet, but let's pull this out just in case. Okay, 16 rounds. That one doesn't move. That one doesn't move. This one does. I'm going to stand up here just in case. Is there another way out of here? That doesn't sound good. You want to fight or not? You know what? It's just to poke the bear. Yeah, I'm not trusting you at all. Is this... Am I hearing fire? Okay, I was going to say. I wasn't sure if I was hearing fire or insects. Oh, that one wants to fight, though. Get up. Get up. I have the high ground. And the screen is shaking like crazy. So can I not hit you while you're blocking? Oh, you took away my advantage of high ground. It's not very nice. Oh, what's this do? And then, what's this do? Something opened. Oh, well, now that I know that I can run... Oh, we're gonna need something in here. Oh. No. Gotta go. So there's a hole between me and you. Can I hit you now? Uh-oh. Do I have to fight this thing? Oh, this is open now, too. You can keep marching all those open? What's wrong with you? Okay. I guess until we have a rocket launcher, or if I start wasting shotgun rounds. If he's gonna keep shaking the screen. Oh, hi, monkey. It's kind of obnoxious. What? Monkey Bill. Okay, still shaking the screen. Alright, what do we got here? There's something down there. Need a switch probably to open that. Whoa, hi. No piranhas, please. Oh. What is this, Oregon Trail? You have been killed by ceiling. Okay. Wasn't expecting that. That's a first. You have been killed by debris. Oh, went back a little too far here. Kind of wasn't sure what to expect. I just kind of kept moving. Right, you better not get any ideas. Alright, so quit crawling around. Quit crawling around. Turn around. Oh, did I get hit by something? Or was that just because I had my pistols out? Yeah, pistols. Okay, so that just did a switch, but I went this way first anyway. Just kidding. Go away. So it doesn't have a life bar. I don't know if it's because I don't have an option turned on, but... Yeah, okay. Well, let's just not bother for the moment. Monkeys. Get off me, monkey. Alright, make sure I didn't miss anything this time. Alright, so we got multiple paths in here. Oh, water's got to come up. Interesting. I see a switch down there where it's a water switch, though. That's not open yet. See, that's a water switch. You can't open that. Is there anything up on upper areas? Doesn't... can't quite see up there. Okay. Alright, how do I not get hit by the ceiling this time? Oh, wait, not ready for the ceiling yet. I don't think there's anything else in here, right? So did that happen as soon as I got out here? Because I didn't really go very far. I'm already dying. What? Oh, there's arrows shooting across. That doesn't help either. Conveniently shooting right down the hole. Okay, let's see what I can do now. Alright, there's a ladder. There's some other stuff. Yes, totally shoot the arrows down the hallway you come from. Alright, how kind of them to put this here. Alright, so I got something I can jump to behind me. I think that's what I'm going to have to do since the ladder seems to come to an end. There we go. Now what? What? I think I need to raise the water level. Okay, can I make that? I'm going to have to. Gonna have to jump. That's not a ladder, is it? Huh. Is that a snake? Looks like a snake. Or a sleeping T-Rex or a Velociraptor. You telling me that's a ladder? I can't see anything else I can hit from here. Okay, I'm going to save first, then try. Well, thank you for that. It is. Not exactly ladder-looking material. Oh, wow, she can still climb that. That's interesting. Okay. If you say so. Yep, that's a snake. Sleeping snake. That's dead ceiling. That's not anything there. Could have missed that one. Are you really gonna make me go fight that thing? I don't like this. Alright. Hopscotch. Aha, jerk. Alright, so how on earth would I drop down to that? That's an overhang. That's not going to make that very friendly. Am I able to climb the moss? Wouldn't think so. No, you can't really climb moss. Huh. Nice. Here, I didn't think I would need to save for that. Ugh. Oh, good grief. There we go. I saw the blades. Boulder appears out of nowhere. What garbage. Thank you, Snake. Snake kills you by pushing off the ledge. Well, it's in the water, but he obstructs your progress nonetheless. Ah, idiot. Oh. My fault that time. Did he hit me? Or just knock me? Alright, gotta save again. For this nonsense. What we have here is a failure to launch. You want to throw another one at me while you're at it? Ah, so now we actually have a recourse to use this to crawl under things. This is fantastic. Oh, wow. I've got no health. Okay, so apparently you can't crawl under those. That's great. The spikes? Yeah, that. Oh, that's small spikes. That's different. Okay, I'm going to use a large medpack and then save. Okay, don't want to go down there. Throw anything else at me? I did not walk all this way just for a crystal. Oh, good grief. That was a goofy sequence. Let me try pushing one more time. Nope. Okay. Oh, you want me to do a zigzag puzzle, huh? What's going on? Wow. Alright, so if there's that many movables, I'm like, is there a hidden right here somewhere? Oh, man. Is there any other way to do this? This doesn't go any farther, does it? Nope. I can't. Try this. Oh, there we go. Okay, that's done. Let's try this then. There we go. Ah, switch. That looked like it did nothing. Apparently I had to do that, though. Oh, no. Sprint. Oh. I remember the sprint button a little too late. Good grief. One more try. Alright, and then... Okay, so I gotta go in with this one. I'm gonna go in with this one. And this way with this one. Anyway, that this will move any further? No. How about you? No? Okay. Just for the sake of being thorough. So I can't see any other configuration. I'd have to pull this one out, which would block me. This can't go any further in, right? Nope. I'm getting a little too obsessive here. I'm gonna have to undo this if this doesn't work. I probably should have done the switch first, though. Nope, that can't go that way. Ooh, it almost looks like a level seam in there, but not really. Okay, so the switch is behind this one. Can't move that any further. I could pull that back out, but then not be able to do anything with it. Could I push this one any further? No, that's done. Haven't found any secrets yet so far. Kind of why I'm going to the trouble all this. Okay. So I could do this. And then maybe do this. I just want to see if there's anything in that back corner. Yeah, a whole lot of nothing. Okay, so that's a dead end. That's a dead end. That was exciting. Thank you for participating in Croft Professional Block Movers. Oh, that does... Okay. Yeah, it's, I forgot. You can't always see the water. So there's water in there now. Now I can pull the switch in that area. Okay. So that did do something. Alright, here we go. Gonna have to run. Why did I not jump? So in other words, you have to stop running before you can jump. So apparently Lara's not capable of doing both. Or maybe I didn't hold the button down long enough. I don't know. Yeah, take that, you stupid boulders. Now where am I? Oh yeah, don't want to do that. This better be water. Oh, ouch. Same area. Oh. Okay, now I'm going to have to go do this again with that thing shooting at me on the way out. Genius. Okay. Alright, so this has got water. Should be able to pull the switch now. Is this one key? One of two? Kind of looks like it. Back to the booty cam. The underwater booty cam. Come on. Now am I stuck in? And her head is now stuck in the pet. Oh, am I stuck under the level now? Come on. What is going on here? Now I can't swim. Oh, I was in that camera mode again. Ugh. I wonder if that's what happened to me when I got stuck under Venice in number 2. I was getting frustrated because I couldn't go anywhere. I wonder if maybe I inadvertently activated that. Okay. Oh, hold on. Okay, so that's the room we went into. Go back this way. He's going to be in there. Nothing on top of that. Have to run across the room here. Alright, let's save before I go put up with him. Oh, do I have to... I'm gonna get slashed. Oh, are these both not down? Oh, that... Okay. Maybe I just had to run toward it. Oh, this also does something. Goody. Okay, that's as far as that's gonna go. Alright, can't see that door, but I'm gonna guess this opens that door. Oh, fantastic. A secret room with a shaky camera and an arrow thing. Get up. Alright. This is a complex... Oh, no. I saw that too late. I guess he's not that intimidating. Okay, so what's the criteria for this boulder? Do I have to do this? Climb. Oh, it is possible. Okay. But now that I know that that's in here, there can be more of those. How many flares I got? 49 flares. I really don't need to pick up flares. But then I don't get credit for the pickup if I don't. Got any more boulders to throw at me? So apparently it's rolling from all the way over here. Alright. Alright. Okay, let's save before doing this. Alright, now what are we dealing with? I'm locked in on this one. Oh, fantastic. You're kidding, right? You just gotta push through. Interesting. Yeah, that's steep enough to throw a few boulders at you. Here, boulder, boulder, boulder. Okay, it's not going to be that way. Oh, there it is. Make sure there's nothing here. Uh-huh. Yeah, mudslides everywhere. Alright, now, yeah, something's coming. A little too quiet. Where's that coming from? Uh-huh. Oh, yes. That's gonna be fun. There it is. Okay. Gonna have to jump. Wow. Thank you for the camera angle switch, too. Nice. Nope, one wasn't good enough. Had to throw in another. Whoa, he's interrupting my shooting. Alright, we got elevation up there. else we got here? Is that a way out? Do we have to go down through the center? Yeah, there's water down there. Probably have to go up top and then drop down. This looks movable. Unleash more monkeys. Or nothing. Or maybe I need that to go up top. Let's verify. No switch, nothing there. Don't see anything there. No pickups there. Dead monkeys. Okay, let's push this up against the wall. Or at least a different wall. Would it not be a wall? Would it be a column, perhaps? To be technically accurate. If the floor's got stuff going on, I'm not able to move it into a different area. Oh, good grief. Okay, so it's not going to let me out of here until I figure out what is needed for this room. Okay, so let's move it this way. Nope, can I go one more? Now we engage in useless boulder moving, or useless block moving, without the intent of trying to discover something interesting. More for that which is necessary. Ah, good job. There we go. Alright, no switch, no extended ceiling. Nothing here yet. Wow, that was exciting. Ah, there we go. Go, Spider Lara. Spidercroft. You're mauled by monkeys. Oh, for a secret? Boo. Okay, well, good, found another one, but not quite what I'm looking for. Now that I dropped down, I'm going to be back on the floor again. I can't jump from there. I have to climb back up. Okay, yeah, I can't see that from the floor. There's more of that ladder section, but that's the ceiling. Huh. Oh, found it. There it is. What's that gonna do for me? Oh. Okay. Alright, now we can go in there. Of course, look before you leap. Okay, that's probably, yep, artificial ceiling. Or modern ceiling. Okay, here we go. Oh. So much for a dive. Nicely done. Alright, so we need this little switch here for that thing. Bubbles. Alright, now where are we going? quickly now. There's another one. What did that do? Oh, gonna do another one. Not doing a whole lot for me. Oh, what's that? Oh no! Yeah. Gonna die. Whew. Alright, let's... Oh, crystal, huh? Let's save before proceeding. Hopefully no piranhas. Okay. Oh, there's no switch there. Okay. Well, I guess don't really have a reason not to do the switch, but let me try this first. Hey, you want to fight? I don't. Right, what about... Oh, that's fun. Let's see if I can get to that. That's a fire thing. That's also a fire thing. Huh. Can I reach that? Need to be able to jump it or grab it. Angle might be off. Oh, what? More than one switch. That didn't do a whole lot. Oh, turn the fire on. Great. That didn't do anything exciting either. Okay, there's another one. Go down. Dive. Probably did the fire on this side. It did. Alright, so there's fire there, fire there. I don't know why I wouldn't want fire. Let's see a switch on this side. That door is still not open. Is there an invisible... That looks like invisible stuff there. Okay, so let's say hypothetically if it is there. How am I supposed to get to that? Okay, that's interesting. Those mildly luminescent platforms. Alright, let's try this. I don't have to keep doing this a zillion times. Hopefully. It's not going to disappear on me, is it? No? Okay, cool. Oh, there's a switch up there. Okay. So it was possible to get up there. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I could have climbed up here the whole time? Oh, or is that where I came from? That's where I came from. Never mind. Okay. reach this one from the side? Okay. Too far. I'm gonna have to do a standing jump then. Or just stand there and hopefully not get burned. Oh, smash my face on it this time. Oh, come on. Alright. Alright, there we go. That should hypothetically open this one, and then I'll have to come back and go underneath. That's reassuring. That's a spiked wall. With bullets and things sitting there. And I am trapped in here. Sort of. Means there has to be a switch or something. Check the ceiling. You can make me use the flare finally. Well, that's goofy. Can't be a no way out scenario. There it is. Alright, I got to run the other way. I'm just going to stay here. Let that go by, and then go pick this up. And hope it's not coming back the other way. That would be brilliant. Can I climb on it to get out of here? No. Okay, so now... Whoa, what happened here? We now got a mudslide. That's interesting. I'm gonna get beamed by the ceiling, so I'm not likely to be able to go down there, so let... Oh. Oh, it's gonna keep pushing me back. Wow. So it's like you would have had to go figure out where the other switch is, go down there before that traps you in. Oh, man. Who built this thing to be so susceptible to mud? Okay, so now we gotta go put all the keys in the door. Have we been through here? Doesn't look like it. That wouldn't be a boulder by chance. Here we go. Yeah, of course. Ish. Okay, those what kind of doors are these? Oh, take your pick. Pick your poison. What's this do? Nothing. Oh, fantastic. I'm running. Oh, the boulder would have come down the other way, so yeah, I'll treat that as maybe the way I would have wanted to go. Of course, had the blades and everything going, too. Okay, if there's nothing else over here, then I'm not going back over through there. Well, I guess you could have run through and not have to deal with the monkey and the switch. Get up. Shoot, monkey. Oh, what? He drop a health pack? Or was that already there and I couldn't see it? Nope, no, no, bad monkey. Oh, he's got one too. Get off me. Finally, yeah. So the animals do have health stuff, items. Wasn't expecting that. Okay, gonna use one though. I think we got a surplus. Monkeys with health packs in their mouths. Interesting. That's likely to not be stable. Are we above that guy in the other room? Because that floor is shaking. Oh, there's another crystal down there too. That's interesting. Where are we? Oh, I didn't check the stats. My secrets. 2 out of 4? Wow. Still only just above half of the pickups. Alright, that's not falling through. I thought that might have been an unstable floor. But you can see the other crystal through there. What do we got here? Hopefully water at the bottom. And the enemy. I think one of the secrets was probably that thing we found right off the start that I couldn't figure out how to get into, so... I guess I could say maybe found like 3 out of 4, sort of. That's nice, he's just stomping around. What am I supposed to do about this guy? Ouch. Alright, is he gonna attack me while... Ouch! No, I didn't want to go that way. Which side's he on? Run. Ah! Let's try this way. Where do you want to go? Alright, let's go up here. Come on up here. He's not marching, though. Come on. Just sit there. So if I can bring him up to this side. How about you go into lockdown for me? And then I'm going to go from here and then run. That's not running. not helpful either. Oh, that's... What am I doing? Oh, I was going to say, I don't want to fall through the floor. Oh, quickly now. I am dead. Beep. Okay, so you can't waste any time. Brilliant. Can't waste any time getting through there. An error has been detected. You suck at this game. It says you failed to defeat the Shiva thing. Kmart monkey. What? Alright, if I do this a third time and it still does this, this means I gotta go back to a prior save. That would be ridiculous if, it reached an impasse of some kind. Play in a well-lit room. Alright, one more try here. Wow, that is messed up. There's something within the save that's corrupt. Gotta backpedal now. See, again, this is back to why I do multiple saves, because if I kept overwriting the same thing, I have to go all the way back to the beginning of the level. This is like the third game that we've had kind of a problem with this since, in the last couple of years. Ninja Gaiden had a problem. I don't remember what the other one was. I don't know if it was Oblivion or something else. I think actually might have had it happen on Oblivion. So I died by jumping into the ceiling debris. Oh no! Oh, okay, phew. Let me do this so it shouldn't fall on my head this way. My ear's going down. Come on, start walking back up. You can't either die by ceiling or die by, quicksand. Alright, well I went somewhere through here last time. Waited for that. I mean, that kind of gets in the way, but... At least it sort of works. Yeah, somehow by going through the center, you don't drown or suffocate. I don't know how you get... I don't know which form of death that would be, but, inhalation of mud water, or is it mud? Get up there. Alright, so... That's the boulder. And here comes the boulder. And then this will open. And close. And monkey. And other monkey. There's another monkey. Oh, she didn't lock onto the other one. I was shooting for no reason. There's one health pack. He didn't have one? Okay, grab that. Alright, so I'm going to save here and do a different save file and hope something is not corrupt. Oh no! Dead. Ah, stupid statue, I did your work for you. Take that. Oh, I didn't use a health pack. Let's do that. And save over that. There's something else that I want to try here. Settings. Boss HP bars is on. He's got no HP bar. That's why I'm kind of like, I think this is like an immortal enemy here. Get up here. Quit flexing. Health pack this. And go in here. Quickly now. Up, up, up. Up. Up, 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 up. Oh, you kidding me? This thing was still scraping me. I don't think I want to jump down on top of that, that's for sure. Okay. Oh, no, monkey's gonna be the death of me. Nope. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Oh, so I can shoot while crouched, huh? Oh, so this is the room that we're right beneath the other one then. Okay. Alright, well, it seems like there might be a way up there somehow. Movable block? Nope. Of course I should save, and I haven't yet. Switch? No. Movable block? Yes. Nothing there. No switch. Means I go up. Where do I go up to? Perhaps that way. Okay. He needs to quit swinging his swords down there. Any switch? Yeah, switch is over there. Oh, 2 switches. Oh, good times. Glad I held off on that. Fire on that side. Fire on that side. Oh, there's a path over there, though. Ceiling gonna fall on me? What? Oh. Okay. Let's save before taking that on. Alright, we get to pick the left or the right. Oh no. Oh, wait a minute. Nope, different room. There's like 3 of these things in here. Nope. Guess there's no way of knowing which ones are actually legit ones that are gonna hit you or not. Nice job. Alright. Okay, so shotgun shells are in here, so it's I'm guessing assume that I would have the shotgun at this point. Is this a boss section? I don't see anywhere else to go. You better not be able to walk up the stairs here. Is there any other way up there besides jumping? I could probably get up there. Let's find out. Oh yeah, we can do that. This one's missing a couple hands. Oh, now there's 2. Okay. Oh, hold on. Am I supposed to do that? Why would I put anything there? Why would I put anything on its hands? So, hypothetically, I'd have to kill these... Oh, what's down here? A health pack, lovely. That's just what I was expecting to need. So, I'm thinking I'm going to have to kill both of these and take something off their corpses, or, well, their statues. I don't know if that qualifies corpses, but whatever I do, I'm going to have to put them up there. Okay. That's interesting. So can these guys be killed then if I have to do so? Yes, you stand right there without hitting me, preferably. Ah! Alright, shotgun time. Tired of you guys bouncing the screen all over the place. I'm getting clobbered, maybe. Yeah, oh no, I'm getting clobbered. Alright, now they're both locked up. Okay, he's down. One right to the chest. And... what? Run, please. Yep, it dropped something. Okay. No choice but to use the shotgun, apparently. Yep, gotta put the swords in the hands of the other one. Well, it doesn't really have hands. I guess we're gonna use some ancient temple super glue. Scimitar. Oops. Yeah, I don't know how that's holding up. Must have electromagnets. Might have to fight it. And just like that, the door opened. Useless. Oh, well, wait, hold on. He's still got 6. Best I can tell, that one probably still has 6, with the one being in the floor. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, bullets. Oh, of course, the door closes after you drop. Gotta crawl from that side. Gotta crawl from that side. Okay, how do I get down? Alright, I guess just like that. Alright, might as well save since it's probably fighting those two guys. How much ammo do I use? I like 24. I used half my shotgun ammo. So I guess if they give you 6, that must be enough. 3 and 3 perhaps, without missing. Still got a decent amount of med packs. Health. Health and head. It's not a bug, it's a feature. Alright, so that be the other hole. This one also looks a bit like a boss room, if not for this way out of here. Oh, that's not twisted. Who's this guy? Oh, gonna have to fight that one. Oh, he's got a hole in the middle of his chest. He must be dead. There's nothing keeping him suspended. Oh, that door just opened. Flares on this guy. Another key. Oh, you want some, huh? Now I know. I get your number now. There's 2. 3. 4. 5 rounds. You get nothing. Yeah, interesting door there. Another crystal. Oh my, these air launchers are keys. Probably keys. 2, 3, 3 of them. Man, this is a ridiculously long level. We're at the 2-hour mark and we still got more keys to find. Alright, so that's probably a way out. Let me go do the open door first, I suppose. Yeah, these guys are just, like, levitating. That's not, like, horrific at all. This guy doesn't have a hole in his chest, though. These can't all be movable, can they? No. Alright, then we've also got a way down through there, too, so let's come back for that. I'm trapped. Ceiling spikes. Hold the phone. Got to do this and then rush for that door there. Really? Crawling accomplishes nothing. Oh, there's 2 switches. Alright, there we go. There's key number 2. And there's the way out of the hole in the floor. Okay, so that was connected to this. So there's 2 keys. And let's double check these here. Alright. Is that one opened in any way? Nope. Let's make sure there's not anything in this corner, like a switch. Wait a minute. Does this say either of these? This is that opposite wall, so those should not be movable. It's not a switch. Oh, there we go. Okay, that's where I gotta go next. Oh, found it. Oh, no. That's terrible. Okay. Yeah, redo this room. Oh, it clipped me. All right, we will somehow try this again here. Try and grab that on the way down. Oh, now what? Is there a switch over here? Oh, what? Hold on. So there's spikes on either side then. What I want here is to be in the middle then. Is there any kind of switch? I mean, going around the spikes didn't do anything either. What? The current is going to keep pulling you onto the spikes. Alright, does this open by chance? Just by walking up to it? Nope. It's probably the way out. Alright, how about... Okay, so sprint... Nope. Well, sprint activated, but... Okay. Here's what we're going to try here. This is goofy, but this may be what I need to do. Nope. Nope. Ah. Sprint's not going. I mean, another one of those dumb mechanic tests of some kind. Or like, hey, you gotta know how to use this option. Nope, that's not a swan dive. Bonk. No, I can do it from the ground, though. Okay. Alright, I'll try from out here. Nope. Gotta do it without hitting the wall. hypothetically, if this is even the solution. Let's try from here. Ah, you kidding? Am I gonna get pulled into the spikes? I mean, you can technically sit back here and do nothing. Oh, really? I'll have to go find where the current is, because the fact I can... Oh, really? There was a switch on that side. Does that turn the current on? No, that doesn't turn the current off. Wow. Okay, so is there a switch on the opposite side? Still gonna try this again anyway. Nope, maybe not. Okay, let's go check this side. There is... Okay, so there's switches on either side. There's one. See, I don't know how you're supposed to know that. There's no visual indicator to be like, hey, this is where the current is. Alright, so that's 2. There we go. Current's gone. Goofy. Alright, this door should be the way out. We already found a couple rounds of keys and boss things. So I guess those statues aren't even considered bosses then, because they're in like a mid to high level enemy, but not a boss itself. So I guess that's on me then for taking hits while fighting the other one, since I didn't kill it, and he's whacking at me like putting the keys in the keyhole. There we go. Are you open? There you go. That was kind of predictable. Is this the end of the level? Finally. There we go. No explanation of why there were suspended guys with holes in their chest hanging out in there. Oh, this whole place is coming down, huh? Yeah, you may not want to hang around. That dude's a bit nuts. Oh, more mud. Didn't you learn anything from the first 2 levels, Laura? Wow, so hour 9 of gameplay, but still took an hour plus on top of that. Still missed. It doesn't tell you how many crystals there are, but, well, unless those are counted in the pickups. So still missed 9 items. Possibly a couple spread across the secrets. Alright. Kmart Monkey. Oh, more piranhas. Lovely. Alright, that is enough for now. Okay, so I guess going into the first couple, levels here, other than not really knowing whether or not those statues were immortal or expendable, I think everything's just felt pretty straightforward. So obviously I didn't figure out how to crawl, had to go back to the tutorial last time. But otherwise, it's almost felt that Street Street Fighter Tomb Raider 3 has been a little bit more forgiving or accessible than 2. 2 had definitely had a little bit more problems with. I think it helps having the sprint, the crawl makes it easy to get around some traps. The secrets themselves haven't been too bad. Granted, I've only got about halfway, but it at least feels like some of them have been available. I guess I'm not sure how I feel about the whole crystal pickup versus the other secrets. I mean, it is. I do like it's more how it's more like one that the secret was the room, not necessarily a little dragon thing which does nothing for you. Um, so yeah, I guess I'm kind of indifferent on some of that stuff. But yeah, we'll pick this up next time. So thanks to anybody that's been hanging out, watching on the replay, lurking, all that stuff. So this will probably be our last one for the moment. We'll maybe pick up with some Steel Seed on Sunday. If not, we'll be back for some Just Cause 3 on Monday. So have a fantastic Independence Day weekend. And that will be it for now. So have a good one. See you soon.